Hello, morning. How you doing? This is Tony Hollins again with the tip of the day. Hey, how are my fellow entrepreneurs and business owners out there doing? Just got one thing that I want to talk to you today about, and that thing is this. One of the things that are holding a lot of people back in business, out of business, we have a problem with doing things that we fear. That could be a business killer for a person starting their business or a person that's already in business. You got to learn to do the things that you fear. I'm not talking about if you're scared of heights or people that may be scared of snakes or dogs or spiders. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about things that can hamper you or hurt you in business. What I mean by that is an example of myself. When I first started out doing multi-level marketing and internet marketing, I had a fear of cold calling. I really didn't like to talk to anybody on the phone that I didn't know. And preferably, really, to be quite honest with you, I really didn't like talking on the phone at all, really. You know, I was a email type, text type guy. That's how I kind of did a lot of things. But sometimes you got to pick up the phone and call somebody. You got to take that personal approach to certain people. And what happened to me one time is I was talking to a guy, and then one day he said, "Hey, give me a call, and let's see where this business can go." So I said, "Okay, all right, I'll give you a call." Well, I really didn't know the guy. Pretty much, I just had met him in passing. We passed numbers, and he saw a license plate that I had on my car that represented the company that I was working with, and so he wanted me to call him. Well, I kind of, didn't really call him at first. I kind of went a couple of days, and then finally I called the guy, and we talked. Had a real good conversation. And he said, "You know what? I'm so glad you called me." He said, "Because I was looking at two different companies. But the problem I had was I could never really talk to anybody. Nobody would actually call me back." So he said, "Just the fact that you took the time to call me back lets me know that this is what I want to do. This is the route that I want to take." So, had I not conquered that fear or hesitant or was real hesitant in calling this guy, hey, that was probably a business partner that I probably wouldn't have gotten. So one of the things you have to do, and one of the things that I encourage you to do, is to do the things that you fear. Let's face it, they're not going to hurt you. Only thing a person can do to you, in that case of me with the phone, can tell you no. Well, no can't hurt you. Pretty much, somebody tell you no, you say next. And no doesn't always mean no. Sometimes no just mean no, not right now. So I kind of encourage you to look at things that you kind of shy away from in business, things that you may not really like to do. Those are the things that you probably need to start doing first, or really putting high on your priority. Those are the things that you want to do. You want to do the things that scare you. I'm telling you, you wouldn't believe the things that you could accomplish just by doing the things that you fear. Knocking those things out. And once you do that, everything else comes easy. So that was my tip for the day. Basically, do what you fear. And if you can accomplish those things, you can do anything. So this is Tony Hollins. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today. This was my tip of the day, and I will talk to you later.